To CNBC-TV18. Today is an important day. Today is the budget day. So this particular budget, the 7th budget of Finance Minister Nirmala Sithraman, is extra special for a couple of reasons. First, this is the first budget of the third term of Modi government, third term of NDA government, and this particular budget has come barely 3 months before the multi-state elections. So you will see a lot of impact of these two factors in this budget. So let's start with what exactly this budget is all about. So today, once again, Nirmala Sithraman focused and said that the budget and the government will continue to focus on 4 important castes, that's poor, women, youth and farmers. So a lot of announcements are actually revolving around these 4 sections of society, these 4 communities. Other than that, as I said, because this is the first budget of third term of Modi government, and this time what BJP was expecting in terms of numbers in Lok Sabha elections, the situation was for BJP slightly underwhelming. So kingmakers were JDU, Bihar and Andhra Pradesh, Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu. So these 2 states, these 2 leaders are also, the Modi government has kept them in mind, has ensured that they are kept happy. So let's try and look into the some of the key highlights of the budget one by one. Let's start with the rural development part. So rural development budget allocation for this time is rupees 2.66 lakh crore. This is slightly 0.3% more than the vote on count budget which was presented in February 2024 and around 12% up by last year's budget. Finance Minister mentioned that this particular allocation will also take care of the development of rural infrastructure. Key thing here, we also have to keep in mind that in October, states like Maharashtra, Haryana, Jharkhand and in fact Jammu and Kashmir are also going to polls, and rural population is a key part of all these areas. So keeping the rural population happy is obviously on the government's priority list, hence the allocation for rural development. And in the last 5 to 7 years, rural development has seen a consistent rise in the allocation part. And as I said, last year the allocation, it was 12% less than what it is this time. And this time's allocation is 0.3% up as compared to the vote on count. Another important part which Finance Minister highlighted was the schemes benefiting women and girls. So the total allocation for all the schemes is 3 lakh crore rupees. It will include all the schemes run by the centre. Other than that, Nirmala Sithraman also made certain announcements to encourage women to ensure that more women are brought into the workforce. So building hostels and other infrastructure for working women is also going to be a part of this. Now let's talk about agriculture sector. Agriculture sector is important for the government and that has to be reflected in this budget once again for 2 important reasons. The Lok Sabha election results were not what BJP was expecting and farmer distress actually played a massive role. Second reason is that states like Maharashtra, Haryana, Jharkhand are going to polls, and Maharashtra specifically is facing there's a lot of farmer distress in the state, especially onion farmers. So agriculture sector, government has focused on this. 1.52 lakh crore rupees is the allocation for this budget. Another announcement which Finance Minister made, that how the government will will bring 109 climate resilient high yielding seeds across 32 crops. Now this is important for multiple reasons. In the last few years, because of erratic climatic episodes and multiple episodes of hailstorm and unseasonal rains have led to massive crop damage, and this is not a once in a lifetime sort of an incident. Now it has become more regular, especially in states like Maharashtra and Haryana. Let's talk about Maharashtra first. So Maharashtra, especially onion farmers in Maharashtra, suffered a lot because of this changing climate pattern and multiple episodes of hailstorm and rain, which led to crop damage. Other than onion farmers, soybean farmers, cotton farmers, grape farmers, all of them have been suffering for at least 5 to 6 years. And a lot of anger among farmers was it came out during Lok Sabha elections, and BJP had to pay a price for that. So that obviously was definitely on government's mind while coming up with this particular part of agri allocation, 109 high yielding climate resilient seeds. Other than that, Haryana also, because of the floods which happened in the last couple of years, also witnessed paddy farmers suffering because of these climate episodes. So this step, this initiative of coming up with climate resilient seeds is going to, the idea is to attract and make the farmers across these states happy. Other than that, the finance minister also announced that how over the next 2 years, 1 crore farmers will be initiated into natural farming, another important step, and digital infrastructure, digital public infrastructure for the agri sector is going to be on government's priority list. Now let's talk about Andhra Pradesh and Bihar. Once the leaders of these two states, once they played the role of kingmaker in June 2024, the whole dynamics changed. Now for a very long time, Andhra Pradesh and Bihar both are seeking the status of a special category state, which technically is not possible. So it was expected that the government will provide special economic packages to both these states. Now, Andhra Pradesh's demand was to, Andhra Pradesh was seeking an economic support to develop Amravati as its capital. So, Finance Minister Nirmala Sithraman announced a package of 15,000 crore rupees for the development of Amravati as Andhra Pradesh's capital. Other than that, multiple programs were announced for Andhra Pradesh's industrial development. Other than that, let's talk about Bihar. So, for Bihar, multiple road projects worth rupees 26,000 crores were announced by Nirmala Sitharaman. Other than that, she also announced that whether it's Nalanda, Bodh Gaya, temples of Gaya, all these places will also, because these are famous tourism sites of Bihar, so there will be an effort, a project to boost these tourism sites. Other than that, the finance minister also said that there will be sports infrastructure, medical colleges and airports which will come up in Bihar. Another program she spoke about was Purvodaya. Under this program, the idea of this program is to lead to an overall development of the eastern states like Bihar, Jharkhand, all this particular region. So that is another ambitious plan of the Modi government, and as I said, a lot of it has to do with the upcoming state assembly elections, not just for 2024, but in 2025, Bihar is also going to go to polls, and that is why it was important for the BJP government to keep Nitish Kumar happy, and we saw a reflection of that particular aspect of the budget in the budget. And now this thing is also attracting a lot of criticism from the opposition. In fact, NCP Sharad Pawar in Maharashtra issued a statement saying that it looks like that the budget was actually for Bihar and Andhra Pradesh and not the rest of the country. We saw some uproar in the parliament also. But as I said, these were the things the government was anyway supposed to focus on. Another scheme which Nirmala Sitharaman spoke about was Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. So that is going to once again see some focus, because in the vote on account budget also we saw that how the FM increased the target. So Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana was also on government's priority list, and 3 lakh crore rupees were allocated for schemes benefiting women and girls. So it will include everything, schemes which are run especially for rural women and for urban women as well. Other than that, schemes like Lakhpati Didi, Ujjwala Yojana scheme will also see special attention because these were the promises made by the FM in vote for account budget as well. Lakhpati Didi's target was increased from 2 crore to 3 crore. So that is another ambitious scheme of the Modi government. So these schemes once again see another hike. So women development continues to be the BJP government's priority, as I said. And this is how the FM started her speech, that the government will continue to focus on 4 castes, that's poor, women, youth and farmers.